What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We're a community here. I was asked to check out SleepToken's recent. This is called Damocles. Um, I got lyrics pulled up here. Um, I haven't read them yet. Um, yeah. So do me a favor. Go support SleepToken. Go like. Go subscribe, please. Love to have you here as well. Please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's see what this is about. Let me pull these lyrics up again. Let's go. No, 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 no. That's just not going to be loud enough. We're going to do that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days of foam.
Yo, okay. Damocles. Okay, so this is like what's it? Dionysus the second or whatever, where there's like a sword hanging from a thread, and it kind of like embodies like the weight. There's a lot of symbolism in that. I think we're getting like mythical here. Hold on.
It's blue blossom days if only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black. And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat.
He said it feels like falling into the sea from outer space. So that's like an Icarus reference. I think I see what we're doing here. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut this off here.
And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
Oh, and you have the layers in it. Come on.
When the river I until they look like harmony. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Dude. I'll be straight up with you. I have like a new obsession for SleepToken. I think I have since the first one I watched, but it's like I feel like I get what they're doing when they sing. I feel like I understand. Maybe I don't. Maybe I'm way wrong. Anyways, we're there's like this. It's weird with the keys and stuff, and like he just now this is another one of those kind of just introspective feeling, sort of journey bringing storytelling songs.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game. No golden grand pianos or voices from the shadows will do anything but feel the same.
Yo, it's crazy. There's multiple references in here into just like just and he's doing it in this very vague kind of poetic way of just the struggles internally with the monotony of expectations and the weight on his shoulders for as an artist. And we've done, and I haven't even done a ton of, I've done maybe 4 or 5 of their songs, but this car was a faithful part of it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna reread this real quick. Which we might have from fading to black. Yeah, it's abstract, but I get it. From outer space in seconds to me, and I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony. It's almost like I and then he brings up touring and whatnot, and it's like when he says, "I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game." Well, I know I should be touring first. I know these chords are boring. It's almost like every day is this spinning toilet bowl of this constant neutrality of expectations and weight, and it's like and by the way, like trying to just keep some level of and anonymity. How do you say that word? Anonymousness. He's trying to with the mask and whatnot. Anonymity. I can't even say it. You know what I'm saying though. But Orpheus has the voices in the shadows will do anything but feel the same. Yeah, it's crazy. It's rare that, like, I mean, and they're not even close to like my typical sort of like listening genre. Although they don't even have a genre. It's SleepToken. That's their genre. But it's it like talks to you. It's weird.
Do anything but feel the same. And it feels like falling into the deep from somewhere way up over the peaks. And I play discordant days on repeat until the tape runs out on me.
The tape runs out of me.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten. Nobody told me I'd be.
I just love the transitions there, man. When you get into this, that sort of steady rock vibe, but it's still like very just sensory conscience, and then you just roll right into the back into the keys and slow it down, man. These guys are wild.
Nobody told me I'd be begging for relief when what is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. Well, nobody told me I'd get tired of myself when it all looks like heaven, but it feels like hell. When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't?
Dude, I want to spend 2 hours with these lyrics with you guys. I could. I want to break down every part. There's a lot buried in here. I'll nutshell it in a second here.
Get up and stand tall. What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
And I can't get through a SleepToken song without giving a nod to the drummer, to two. As a drummer, I hear things. But anyways, let's go. Love at the top. I see that every time, guys. What are you doing? Yep. When the world burns, you just turned a a heavenly, and this is I don't know why I have fun with this, but obviously it's done on purpose. It's this beautiful heavenly, once it all burns, then you've got this just demonic scene of fire, and um, it's such a pretty little little place with the fountains are going, and then boom, then everything's burning. Metaphorical for sure. With regards to like a lot of, well, you have like there's like nods to it's so they got mythical with this, like Prometheus like punished for giving light, and Orpheus, um turning around too soon. um it's like vessels, just that, and that's what I mean, a vessel for, um for a lot of things, and feels like this. It almost seems like there's this just intense weight, in these lyrics, and in a lot of the lyrics that I've only done again like 4 or 5 songs, um but it feels like a lot of it's just deeply, rooted in some kind of, uh I don't know. I don't know if it's some kind of, pushback, or just a message to people, or just that's the way that he chooses to sort of emote, um like how to get feelings out, and that's what artists do, and obviously we got one, but, um it's wild. Let me, I mean, I guess in a nutshell, to me, this kind of falls in line with some of the other stuff of, um and it's in the name. If you refer back to, and I think if I'm on the right track, it was in the first line. So the story is that the sword was hanging by like a single thread, and, and that thread is symbolic of so many things that are basically, just keeping keeping you barely kind of there, but like you have a sword above you. It's an interesting way to, sort of, it's an interesting sort of metaphor to use, to throw back to, and I don't know if I'm right. Let me reread this real quick. Waking up our blaze, blue blossoms days. Yeah. Yeah, it's that contradiction of like, I feel like, the blade over your head. That's I was right in that assumption, I think. Um, it's kind of that contradiction with, in this sense, it's being used success, versus what comes with that, and having that kind of weight on your shoulders. Whereas like in in past tense, in if you look at, um, the story, it's more so just like what comes along with glory, which is kind of the same thing, um, but it's that weight balance, and I feel like this entire song is kind of embodies that balance. It's wild, um, but it's there's like pain in this music. um it's so good. It's always a journey, and it's always storytelling, but like this especially, like I don't know if you guys like, and I haven't heard much. You've seen what I've seen, but it's almost like if they ask, like, what's your favorite Sleep Token song, is your answer like, what's the last one I heard? Because I kind of feel that way, because this was fantastic. um but anyways, I think it's, in a nutshell, yeah, it's kind of just rooted in this, this contrast, and we've done sort of the same storyline in another of their songs, but, um just what it means to be successful, what comes along with that, um anonymity, That was the word. Trying to maintain some aspect of anonymity and things going, whichever way in becoming big. But as an artist, you kind of want that until you kind of don't. I don't know. Go support Sleep Token. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna listen to this back, and I thought this was beautiful. I'm gonna hear it again and again and again. The lyrics in this are wild, and I could spend hours on this song alone. I'm not going to. We can do that. You know what I want to do? I don't ever go live. Maybe I'll go live. Let me know down below if you want me to. And I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna start running stuff from the beginning. Let me know if you'll show up for that. We'll talk to you in the next.